Hello everyone, so let's have a look at the chart. So I want to go over this price action here. I'm not looking at today's price action. I did just put out a free post in the Telegram group, links in the video description, going over this area here and why you should look out for bullish support from that area. We got the sell and now some members are in the buy already. But yeah, links are in the video description for the free Telegram channel if you want to check that out. There's also other links too. But let's have a look at this price action. So this is the one I mentioned in the free Telegram group the other day. And I just want to go over why we was expecting this downwards move here. And the first thing I want to go over is you label up your chart. So this was a potential bullish support. We had a grey area running along there like that. And we was looking for that area to be held as bullish support here. And you can see we got a few wicks off that. This is liquidity below. And you had this liquidity being created above. So this was slowly being made. So this price action down was being seen as a retracement. And on this day we was looking for some sort of bullish support to target this liquidity above. So we had a main manipulation area running along there, which if we get up the grey area you can see it ran along there like that, and if you condense it a bit more you can do something like that. So that is showing you that's the weekly opening here. Around here you have a lot of wicks and candles respecting that area. You can see we've always come back to this area and retested it. You can see how we was retesting it here on that day within the New York session. So this is what I want to go over. Why we was expecting a continuation down. So we was on this day we was looking for a bullish move up. In the New York session, all the big moves normally come from the New York session because that's where the high volume is. So around here we got into a buy early. Some people got that and got into a buy because we was looking for a retracement to at least this area at least. So we got small profit on that. Then we saw the next confirmation of a bullish move, which was this big wick here. So this here was the high volume time candle. That's at 1:30 UK time, and that pushed down, took the liquidity from here and retest this bullish area. Then you got a big rejection. So he was looking for continuation to the upside. Some members got that, but it was a very quick wick, so some members stayed out. And I know a lot of groups and channels got a bit confused in this area because it started going up, it started respecting the downwards move, it was respecting both directions, and it was only a matter of time that it showed you the true direction. And that's why I was expecting the downwards move around here. And the reason for that is because we got to the end of the high volume time of the New York session. So the only thing to look at was what price was showing you at that time. And it was clearly respecting a downwards move and it wasn't reversing like it did here. This is key timing for a reversal to the upside. So you expect these two candles to form a continuation. If it fails at that prime time, then it's likely to be respecting another plan. And when it retested this area once again, took the liquidity above and then started to drop, that's when it shows weakness and another idea is playing out. So all we was expecting to happen was a continuation down to clear this grey area, and as you can see it fell down and took that liquidity. I was expecting it to continue down more, but after taking that liquidity we got a reversal. We mainly trade the New York session, so that downwards move was a quick little confirmation to make back any kind of loss you made in this bullish or bearish move, because I know a lot of people were entering late, they were entering at the wrong place and they were following mixed directions, so they were getting a bit confused and were prone to relying on the emotions. And this main manipulation area that runs along there was the main area to show that kind of support. to show that confirmation on what price is doing. If we go to, I think it's the 4 hour time frame, so this might not show on yours. We can zoom in a bit, and this is the weekly opening price. You can see how it runs all the way along there, and I think it's on the hourly. Yeah, it shows you a bit there. So it runs all the way along there, and these liquidity grabs here show you bearish volume. And this is just seen as another liquidity grab here with bearish volume going into the market. And all that does on the 4 hour time frame is show you concentrated volume running all the way along these candles here. And these are the liquidity grab candles that show you bearish power. Now going back. So from this bearish move, you expect a downwards move on the short term. You are still targeting liquidity up here. You have clear liquidity still in place, and you're still seeing this downwards move as a retracement if price starts to turn. Now going into the next day, because we've got this big upwards move, and then price started to show us bullish movement after taking this liquidity here, this shows us bullish strength, and we're likely to continue towards the upside and follow our original plan, which was retracement and then continuation up to target this liquidity. And you can see how yesterday was that main move. We was in fact expecting a bullish move from this area. I just wanted more confirmation to get into that. So the bias and the plan was completely true, targeting the all-time high. We just focused more on US 30. So we profited from US 30 because it had a bit higher probability trade setup. It had better structure, and that's all we do. So that was the reason for this. It confused people, and the reason for that is it's creating liquidity above, and it's creating a small time frame retracement, and that's all that downwards move was. And I just wanted to go over that to explain why we got that kind of price action. When you start to get confused on the chart and price is not doing what you expect and it's not following any rules, normally it's creating liquidity. And all that liquidity means is it's building up towards a very simple trade. A bit like the buy from here. This downwards move was taking liquidity, and then it showed you correct structure to get into the buy. And that's all it's doing. So when you start to get stressed and don't know what the chart is doing, don't let it get to you. Don't try and trade. Just sit back, and then price will unfold and show you a clearer setup that you can take with more ease, less emotion, and it will give you more profits than you would find by forcing any kind of trade, because you're not going to find a trade everywhere. Right, so that's explaining that day. So that's Wednesday, Tuesday. That was Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday was a retracement day, creating liquidity above, and then yesterday we targeted that. Now I'll make a little new video going over what we can expect going into tomorrow. Links in the video description. Take care. Have a good day.